Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is a designer brand from United Kingdom. It's called Bonas. Bonas is they've been around for I think about 30 years or so, and they are doing quite well, especially in terms of clothing and accessories. In United Kingdom they are quite well received. They are their motto, their philosophy is the brighter, the happier colors, the better. So their clothings and accessories are very colorful. They are a little bit on the hint of bohemian side on them, hint of traditional tribal feel to them as well. So they are doing quite well, and they don't have that many perfumes in their lineup. I accidentally discovered that they have perfumes when I went with my wife. She was looking at the dresses. She loves their dresses, and I was just browsing, and suddenly I saw like 2 or 3 perfumes there, and I was very curious. Well, where is that come from? So I tried their perfumes, and I was quite pleasantly surprised. Although they're not super complex, they're not the highest quality, they're not like niche or anything like that, no, but they are very nice for the price. So the price they're charging, especially for example, this one in front of me is a 40 ml. It's £20 retail, but sometimes they sell it for less on the sale. At the moment they have a sale on, but unfortunately this one when I went to check it before I do the review, is out of stock. So they are one of those companies that they discontinue their perfumes on regular basis, probably because they don't sell that well or they're quite unknown. So that's why I'm reviewing them, to bring them to your attention, to know that this option exists as well, especially if you live in United Kingdom. I think their website, they deliver worldwide. Don't quote me on that, just go and check them out yourself. But in United Kingdom you can easily find them in almost every high street there is. So this one in particular is called Bonas, and this is Dusk is EDP, 40 ml, retails for 20 quid, but as I said, I bought it on sale for less than that. So let's see how it goes, and I unboxed and reviewed 2 of their fragrances before, and for the price they are quite nice, they are quite impressive. So let's see how this one goes. But before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Amazing value for money, they smell great, and there could be a hidden gem. Also, you can support me by buying one of my own perfumes. I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the creator. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality. Very big, very bold, very long lasting. They're like time capsule. They take different places, different time. They are very unique and artistic, and also they are very beautiful, if I say myself. Also, there are other reviews reviewed my perfumes. If you are interested, you can go and check them out as well. Thank you very much for your love and support, and let's go. So very simple packaging. It's quite nice, not bad, but it does nothing special there. There's information in the back, there's information in the bottom. It says Bonas Dusk EDP. The bottles in this series are quite nice. Again, simple bottle, but it does the job perfectly. And this sticker is a paper sticker, which I don't mind at all, and there's information in the back as well. The cap itself is plastic, but it's got a little bit of weight to it, and the atomizer is black and modern. And here we go. Not a bad atomizer. Not the best, but it's not the worst either. So it's in the middle. Alright, so how is the Dusk EDP by Oliver Bonas? Here we go. First sniff, first impression. And by the way, all their perfumes are targeted unisex, which is the correct designation. Here we go. So first thing it hits me is the sweetness of it. So it is quite sweet. The sweetness of it, is it ambery sweet or is it vanillic sweet? Definitely there is an amber accord in here. So the amber accord in here is very delicious. So it opened up nicely, opened up without any alcohol, without any harshness, without any sharpness, without any chemical feel. So that is a positive sign. And also, as the name suggests, dusk, which is evening or sunset, it is very, very evening like perfume. So it is quite on the sensual side, a little bit on the opulent side, a little bit on the delicious side of things. So there is a woody backbone to it, which is, to my nose, is a cedar sandalwood combination, but it's very nice and smooth, most likely because of the sandalwood in here, so it's making it very smooth. But the combination of the vanilla and the sandalwood here making it quite smooth and rounded, and that is telltale sign of good perfumery in here. Again, they're not the highest quality, they're not niche, they're not any of those. No, obviously for a price you don't expect that, but for a price they are quite nice. Majority of their perfumes, or at least the three I unboxed and reviewed, not only they smell great, but they are very reasonably priced, they are very affordable, and they last quite a while. They're not beast mode by any means, but they last quite a while, at least 5-6 hours plus, which is, again, for a price, that is a good performance. So the performance was, I don't know yet, but I'll let you know in the next video. But for now, for the first impression, smells great. I'm smelling some body of florals in here. So florals in here, it smells a bit like a mortal. I'm not sure there's a mortal in here, but it smells to me like a mortal, which is a flower, and it's got a very distinctive smell to it, and I'm getting that in here. Maybe there's a mortal, but it could be that combination of things in here, notes, and of course that making me feel like a mortal. So it's a little bit on the resinous side, hint of resin in here, a little bit ambery, little bit sticky, little bit gooey, hint of spiciness in here. Yeah, very smooth, smidgen amount of small amount of spiciness. The spiciness is a nutmeg and cinnamon combination. So it's a cinnamon and nutmeg combination, making it a little bit spicy and also a little bit sweet. Overall, from 0 to 10, 10 being sweetest, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 6 to 7 opened up, but is not overly sweet because is well grounded with other notes in here as well. I'm getting something earthy in here in the background at the moment, so a little bit of earthiness, little bit of that stickiness, which is probably there is a patchouli in here as well. So there could be a patchouli, or it could be some sort of incense. They're giving it that resin feel. So it's a little bit on the resinous side. Overall, this fragrance is like everything I'm mentioning is just a little bit. Okay, so it's a hint of here, hint of there. There's nothing in here to take over, there's nothing in here to make it big and bold. So overall it's quite subtle, but in the same time you can smell those essences, those nuances, those facets to this fragrance, which is quite nice, again, for the price. Even for the retail, which is 20 quid, very, very reasonably priced. But when you buy it, or I bought it on sale, that is a bargain. So there is a warmth to it in the background as well. So it is that ambery warmth to it. But again, it's just a nuance rather than a huge players. Overall, it smells great, it smells good, but to me, it's just, it's like lacking a little bit of oomph although it smells very nice, okay, don't get me wrong, it smells very nice, smells quite understated, subtle, very well put together, smells good, and also the ingredients for the price is quite good. But for me, it's like something is missing to give it a little bit of oomph. At the moment it smells nice, but it doesn't smell great. But it could be that in the dry down it gets better, I don't know. Overall, I would say this fragrance is fresh to semi-fresh in terms of the classification of it, and also in terms of classification it's oriental amber woody. So it's oriental amber woody. And when we say oriental amber woody, there are thousands of perfume out there that are big in personality and very, very bold and big. Here is very understated. For that, I'm a little bit not disappointed, but a little bit on the baffled about why they made it oriental amber woody, but they didn't give it that oomph. But if you like perfumes that are subtle, they're not big, they're not huge, they're you know, they are quite smelling quite nice, but nothing in here to give it that uniqueness or give it that something that stands out. Okay, on their own website they are saying that there are some notes in here which I'm going to read in a minute. So they saying this scent with notes of warm oud. I'm not getting oud at all. Cedarwood, patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. Patchouli I get, cedar I get, sandalwood I get, amber I get, but oud I don't get. So forget the oud. This is a woody, mainly cedar sandalwood, with a amber accord in here, which is quite earthy, quite dusty, quite powdery. Yeah, a little bit of powderiness to it, a little bit of dustiness to it, a little bit of stickiness to it, a little spicy, which to my nose is a what was it, cinnamon and nutmeg combination, which giving it that beautiful undertone spiciness. And also the patchouli giving it a hint of complexity, not too much, hint of depth and complexity. And also overall it's quite warm. And I'm smelling something floral in here, which is similar to what Immortal smells like, but they're not mentioning it in a note breakdown. It doesn't matter, because majority of the time either companies or the perfumer don't put out all the notes, and of course because they want to protect their property, which these days doesn't make sense, because there are machines you can put the perfume in and they could tell you exactly how much the ingredients are in there, how many ingredients, what are they, and how much of it is in there. So these days it doesn't make sense to do that, but to my nose it is a little bit on the floral side, which is a little bit hint of Immortal, definitely a little bit of spiciness to it, which is combination of nutmeg and cinnamon, but again undertone which is quite subtle. The cedar sandalwood, it is quite noticeable, it is quite woody, and cedar sandalwood I'm smelling it very strongly. And the amber accord in here is a little bit spicy, a little bit earthy, a little bit gooey, a little bit sticky, a little bit sweet, and the sweetness is in here probably coming from a little bit of vanilla as well, definitely a vanilla in the base. So if you like this description I gave you, and you like it to be subtle, understated, not in your face, not too loud either at the moment, it doesn't jump off my skin that big, although it is subtle, but it is noticeable. It's not like completely skin scent, but I was expecting it to be a little bit off with the name dusk, which means evening, which means a sunset, which means nighttime. You want something big, you want something bold, you want something loud, you want something to stand out. This one doesn't stand out in perfumes, although it is smelling nice, smelling very good. For the price is very good, but to me it lacks the oomph and strength to carry it as a dusk or as an evening perfume. It could easily be a daytime perfume because it's very subtle, and also it could be easily worn as a casual fragrance. But what a shame, if it had that big personality to it, it could have been easily an evening and a formal occasion perfume. So overall, smells good, for a price is good. No harshness, no chemical, none of those, which is very good sign. And also very accessible, very reasonably priced, very affordable. Yes, all these things are positive. The only negative I'm getting in here is, for me, for my taste, for my age, for my experience, who has hundreds of perfumes out there, this doesn't stand out, or doesn't stand out enough, because it's quite subtle, it's quite understated, is very mellow, is very laid back. And for a dusk or for an evening perfume, I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. But if you forget what I think, overall, on its own, for what you're paying, this is a good perfume. Smells good, smells reasonably, for the price, is very, very good. And in the next video, I'll let you know the longevity, development, and things like that. But for now, for the first impression, it smells nice. But I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it, or I'm not crazy about it. Let's see what the dry down do. I'm going to put at least 10 to 14 sprays of it on me to see what it will do and how it will develop, and the smell of it and all these things. But for now, for the first impression, is good, but it's not great. So who's it for? Definitely, I would say this is genderless, no problem at all. Ladies and men can wear it, which is correct designation for it. In terms of occasion, definitely one of those Swiss Army. Now, if you can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual. You can dress it up with a suit and tie, but you have to go a little bit heavy on the trigger. Or you can casually wear it to go to work or gym or supermarket or wherever you want. And the price is right, under £20, doesn't break the bank, so you can go heavy on the trigger, no problem. In terms of age, I would say this is ageless. Anybody from 18 to 100 can wear it, no problem at all. It is quite easy going. For the classification of this fragrance is very, very easy going. And in terms of season, this is all year round. You can wear it in summer, in winter, no problem. In summer, less sprays, in winter, more sprays. So for the first impression, I give it 2 thumbs up. I liking it, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not crazy about it, because for me it doesn't have the huge personality that I was expecting from a name Dusk in the perfume. Okay guys, in the next video I'll let you know the rest of it. If you have it, if you know, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This may help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. This could be a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way, you can get something very, very bold and huge and big and massive. My perfumes, if you put one spray on your chest, it will be enough to radiate hugely, and all day you have it around you, because I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality. Very big, very bold, very long lasting. They're like time capsule. They take you different places at different time, and they are very, very artistic and unique. They are beautiful, if I say myself. And I'm the creator, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the perfumer. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I'll leave them in the link. There are other reviews that reviewed my perfumes as well. You can go and check them out if you're interested. As always, thank you very much for your love and support. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.